What up, fam, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Deb, and before we get into much today, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when we drop goodies like these. Welcome back. It's such a treat. Grab your plate, fam. Come on, let's eat. So check out the description box down below to get you 10% off your codes using the coupon code CODES. Now, I'm gonna be wearing gloves today for those that are triggered by ash, because all this hand sanitizer got your boy hands all jacked up. Now, before you today, we have leftovers. We've got Dungeness crab legs with some mussels, eggs, sausage, asparagus, corn, potatoes. The potatoes really are only in there because they were in the container when I cooked them. But in their place, we're gonna be having some good old rice and some Cajun grits with a twist. They got cream corn in them. Let me mix this up and I'll be right back. So, we had these once at a restaurant. I don't remember the name, but we had some corn left over. Hey, I said fake. We got a lot of new family members. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all can be anywhere on these YouTube streets. Y'all chose to be here with us. And for that, we truly do appreciate you. These are some good old leftovers from the other day when the kids just said, no, y'all can't have this video. There's just been so much going on in the world, you know, so our moods nor appetites have been anywhere near where they could be, you know? But today I figured I'd muddle on through it. Right as I was sitting down, I got turned off of this. They had me make her some eggs and grits. And by instinct, I just cooked the rice. As I was cooking her grits, I said, man, she's gonna want some grits. I take her the bowl of all the grits I cooked. Oh no, babe, that's too much. Well, wonderful. And before you have the concoction we have today, and I mean, pretty good. When you have something all the time, you really do enjoy having it different ways. Instead of hard scramble, I soft scrambled the eggs. So the texture goes right along with the grits. We had quite a few people Shout out to Mama D, who was the first that said she enjoyed the different scenery, so figure, wait, why not? Again in the transition. This area of the house is pretty good in my opinion, but thing is, it's in the living room, so we'd have to do this like nap time or how it is now, midnight. Sometimes as I'm eating seafood, I let it slip my mind that it is the crustacean, not the human. Why am I playing around? It may be sharp, yes, but for the most part, my strength should be able to get into it. Was gonna make a hollandaise sauce to go on the cinnamon toast, but I said what time of night it is. I'll just do that another day. Because I do want to try like Dungeness all the way breakfast style. De-shelled, and that's the main meat of the meal. Someone suggested that to us once when we were in Costco. And although I haven't had the opportunity to try it yet, when they mentioned to me in the first place, I was like, you know what? Now that crab for breakfast, it sounds feasible. I hope that you are, as well as you can be, considering everything that's going on. Especially if you're in our core family, then you're in the US, which I read so many infographics and things about what's currently going on as to why we're all self-quarantined. And the numbers alone show like the effect of people's unwillingness to participate in something that's affecting us all, but at the same time, if we all would have worked together, could have been, for the most part, eradicated by now. Because it's a cold. It's cold where it thrives. So with the shift of solstice that we had, we were just like right now at the point where it would have been dormant. So while everyone thinks that we are in the second wave, like D-Town said earlier, we aren't. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. The first wave never really got a chance to die down because people did not listen and adhere to the warnings and the protocols that were put into place in the recommendations, because People swear it's conspiracy theories or ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. Whatever reason it was. I read something that said like in the US compared to the UK, who has a 35% population over us, we have more cases and deaths than them. And that says something, especially considering your distance. From where everything happened compared to the actual demographic. They're closer to ground zero. But we severely outnumber them. People have got to do better with the bigger picture than worrying about the small little nuances in the meantime, to where they just know they're right or their little feelings are hurt and they do something that they can't take back and cause some sort of harm and detriment. When all they had to do was think about the great good. Step out of their own shoes, their own situation for a minute. But it's sad because most people would prefer the selfish route. To go the bystander route. Well, that ain't my problem. As long as I'm good. You know how many long as I'm good could have saved somebody in the meantime? But nah, things like that would be too much like right. It's a good little leftover meal. Threw it straight in the microwave. Add a stick of butter to it to melt down. Because yesterday, when we originally ate it, some of the sauce got stuck in the center of the body of the Dungeness. So, throwing that butter in there, running all the seasonings down to the bag. Sit at the bottom of the bowl. I'm really intrigued as to this hollandaise with crab. And I need to look at the price of just the clusters compared to the whole Dungeness, because we usually get the whole, but it's a better price. Probably still gonna start getting the bodies. That way I can do stuff like breakfast. Might not be king crab, but crab nevertheless. Babe, I know you sleep peacefully, but could I bother you to turn off the camera, turn it back on, babe? I think she's asleep, y'all. Well, I might need to pardon y'all. I haven't really been craving seafood lately, but for the time, this on point, yo. Let's see if I can get us rebooted. You back? Even though it's one, minus the potatoes. I can see this is breakfast. What about you? So this upcoming school year is gonna be something else. That's one of the things that Jazz and I keep talking about every day. Cause the boys wanna go, but at the same time, their main reason for wanting to go is interaction with other kids. And right now, during these times, keep your hand to yourself. It's gonna be a little while before things are back to normal. But till then, just be thankful, stay prayed up. We really almost wound up doing the whole even trade, Cause the amount of grits that I got compared to the amount of rice, and vice versa, you thought she was the one that asked for the rice and myself the grits. We haven't done homemade cinnamon toast for ourselves in a while. At least about as good. Too much butter. At least about a good 6 months I can think of. Sometimes you get lucky with the placement and you crack some at just the right spot of that right angle. Something like that happens. Alexander's cough is still kind of getting under both of our skin, so we're still monitoring it or what have you. And his doctor was just telling us about her instance where she had a post-viral cough. She said she was coughing for 6 weeks, y'all. We said, oh my word. That too long. And it might sound like 2 grown men. My little son, you know, hacking and coughing. So as a parent, it's just really cringy hearing every time he coughs. I have no idea what's on the agenda for this upcoming week. Most of the time I have somewhat of a semblance, but I'm totally clueless. I did past one was just asking for a fast forward button to skip. Sometimes be careful what you ask for because time can just be going by so quickly because of an instance that's going on in your life. Show how last week went. Just been grits. Now, probably hiding them gloves and it's far enough to the video. You still here. You ain't worried about my ashiness. And my cutaway beef voice, this was truly a treat. And cheers. Eggs ran on the side over here. They're blended so well, I hadn't even forgot they was in there. Because the corn is yellow too. Well, sadly, we have come to that point in the video. We must let y'all go, fam. As much as I don't want to do it, I got to. So, till next video, fam. Love you guys.